If you're like me, your pet is truly just another member of the family, and it breaks your heart to see them anxious or in distress. My pet Chewy loves to take a bath, she loves to get in the water, she loves to get soaked up, but she hates having her hair dried, whether that's at home with a traditional hair dryer or even at the groomers when they use their professional hair dryers. She just hates that part of getting a bath, but it's totally necessary. Homerunpet sent out their Drybo Plus, which is an automatic pet dryer that doubles as a pet bed. This ensures that your pet can be safe and comfortable while doing one of the things that they probably hate the most, which is getting their hair dried after a much needed bath. In this video, we're gonna take an in-depth look at the Drybo Plus. Big shout outs to Homerunpet for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, let's go ahead and get this out of the box and see what all we're working with. We've got our user manual and our warranty information. Here is the power cord, and then here is the Drybo Plus. This also came with a really nice pet mat. It's made of memory foam and has this really nice microfiber, micro suede type soft material up top. So you can actually use this as a pet bed when you're not actively drying your pet. Let's take a closer look at everything. If we turn this around to the back, right here's where you're gonna plug in your power, and then you do have an on-off switch. Also, your air filter is here. It's super easy to clean. You're just going to remove this and you can rinse this out for your filter. You've also got two doors here on the side. There is a little locking mechanism on the outside that can lock it shut. But if you want to reach in and pet your animal to kind of keep them comfortable and feeling safe, you do have that option. And then if you want to use this as a pet bed, you can take this off entirely. So to take that off, you're just going to twist and then that comes off. So this now becomes a pet door. They can enter and exit the pet bed, if you will, with that totally off. If you want to see how that works from the outside, you've got a little sliding lock here so that you can either close that or open it for reaching in to pet your animal. And then you can totally remove the door so that your pet has easy entrance when they're using this as a pet bed. There's also ventilation on the front door and ventilation in the back of the unit, so it's totally ventilated. You can just simply open the door with the handle, just pull it to open. And then you've got easy access to your pet there as well. The airflow comes through the bottom and circulates 360 degrees around your pet. The plate here provides 3 million negative ions in the air for extra fluffy hair. If I take this up, not only are you very easily able to access this for cleaning, you've even got a drain plug so that you can drain excess moisture and water. You can see in the back here, this is where the air comes through and then goes up and circulates around your pet. Up top here we have an LCD display with controls. Right underneath is instructions on how to operate this. So I love that they have that super easy to access. You just press and hold to power this on, tap the power and lock button to unlock and lock the unit. Especially if your pet is using this for a bed, you can lock this just by pressing the power and lock button. That way the controls cannot be turned on for any reason, and then press it again to unlock it. You can turn the light on and off. You can change the fan speed with the plus or minus. If you go into the settings here, you can also change the temperature of the heat. You've got modes here, so there's the cool mode, there's the cozy dry mode. This is a preset mode, so it's gonna go for 102 degrees for 90 minutes at full blast. The quick dry mode is 104 degrees for 60 minutes at full blast. And the heat mode is just the standard mode here that you can control. You also have a play pause button to start the cycle. This gives you all the information you need as far as the heat level. As that rises, you'll be able to see it there. And one thing that really stands out, I just turned this on and I can barely hear it. So it's not super loud. I think that's definitely a major plus. I did want to show you guys the light feature as well. One thing that I like about this is not a harsh light, so it's not going to be uncomfortable for your pets if that light's turned on, but you'll still be able to see your pet as they're being dried. For me, the number one reason to consider the Drybo Plus is just the fact that it is so cozy and comfortable for your pet. So my dog Chewy, like I said before, she hates the traditional hair dryer. She can't stand it, but she has no problem sitting in the Drybo Plus for about 30 minutes while her hair dries. She's so comfortable with it that she can even use this as a pet bed throughout the day when we're not using it to dry her hair. Also love that this is fully ventilated for optimal air circulation, and you don't have to worry about your pet being uncomfortable and stuffy while their hair is being dried. My favorite feature has to be the pet doors on both sides. I'm easily able to reach in and pet her or comfort her throughout the hair drying experience. One thing that really stood out about the doors is that they can be totally removed. That way when your pet wants to use this as a bed throughout the day, they can easily climb in and out. Unlike traditional hair dryers which exceed 80 decibels, this doesn't even reach 40 decibels and is very quiet even in its highest fan setting. You can easily control the temperature between 61 degrees and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is able to reach the temperature that you've set within 3 minutes. Of course, this provides bottom-up airflow with 360 degrees of air circulation, so it reaches the hardest to reach places like the underside and even the paws and toes. There's even a cooling feature which is enabled by the included fan. The Drybo Plus releases more than 3 million negative ions during the drying process, which helps to ensure that your dog's hair stays tangle-free and super fluffy. Chewy's hair actually looks much better since we've been using the Drybo Plus. If you're worried about your pet's safety, Homerunpet has that covered. The patented safety feature performs 10 safety checks per second to ensure that your pet stays safe. With the detachable drain plates, this is super easy and effortless to keep clean as well. Simply detach the plates and clean up the hair after each drying cycle. The hair suction port on the back also makes cleaning super easy. It collects all the hair during the drying process and you can simply just wipe it away. Using a traditional hair dryer to dry your dog's hair after a much needed bath can be super time consuming, especially if you're using it on cool mode to protect the dog. It could take up to a few hours. With the Drybo Plus, I'm able to fully dry my dog's hair in about 30 minutes, and I feel like her hair is much healthier when I use the Drybo Plus. I can do other things with my time like household chores or just playing with my dog. Overall, the Drybo Plus Homerunpet is one of the best solutions for drying your pet's hair and allowing them to feel safe and comfortable while doing so. I'll be sure to include links in the description of where you can find more information about the Drybo Plus and purchase one for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.